Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. The veteran Nick Folk about ready to get this show started. And off we go here in Atlanta. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Room to run right away. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Again, it's Benson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Quick throw, taken in.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Third and a yard. A tight end in motion now. They'll try and run here with Benson. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up 1st and goal.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Levis to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And, Going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. A second down throw here for Levis. He pulls it in around the 5.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They've gotten to the 2 on this opening drive, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Levis. That is caught! What a job on the scramble. Trey Benson, touchdown Atlanta. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. Here comes a return from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. Here's a 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Watson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
On the toss, they go with Benson. That's powerful running, lowers the shoulder, and picks up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. The motion man here is Mitchell. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
A give. Here's Benson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
We are through 1. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. The motion man here is Mitchell. They run on the jet sweep, and that'll give them the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
He was brought down by Bernard. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They motion a receiver right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll run with Benson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Falcons. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A play fake. Now Watson to throw. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Folks' extra point is good. And the Giants will cut the deficit to 7. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The motion man here is Mitchell. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go again with Benson. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. A run with Benson. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing.
Third and long. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
You see, Mike, anytime the quarterback is hit right as he's about to release the ball, there's just no telling where this ball is going to end up. In this case, it leads to the easy interception, but you have to give credit and give the assist. That pass rush is what created that turnover.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Tavondre Sweat there on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run here with Barkley.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. Good blocking to the 15. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Giants. Folks' extra point is good. And the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The motion man here is Mitchell. On first down, Levis. Wide open, they lose Mitchell. He's got it. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Levis to throw it here on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. This is intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Folk now for the extra point. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
After on the 30-yard line.
First and 10. Levis to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Levis. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. The Falcons getting their punter out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And not the greatest of efforts there, as this one will land out of bounds.
At the 44-yard line.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Giants are out on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off play action, here's Watson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Clark.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. A gain there of 13 yards. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. The motion man here is Mitchell. Here comes the jet sweep. Good blocking, and he's in. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Atlanta. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
After on the 27-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Play action. Watson. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
On second down, here's Watson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Clark. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was broken down by 20 interceptions. It's the game of five. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll run. Here's Benson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. The motion man here is Mitchell. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Receiver in motion. Going right. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 4th down and 1.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. The motion man here is Mitchell. Now they'll try to run the jet sweep. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Slot receiver headed right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
22 window.
Pitts is the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he feels the pressure and he'll go down back at the 6.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Watson. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Watson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They run on the jet sweep. A big hole. He's inside the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's going to look downfield once again. That is caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with him and take that play away.
Now, first down throw for Watson. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. Joe Tooney, the all-pro guard, caught that time. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Watson to throw again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he will have a Giants first down on what will be a big play there on fourth and long. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, New York. Now we'll get a two-point try. Watson gets his offense lined up.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
38, Giants 28.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. In motion, it's Waddle. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down.
Diamond. Hey, mayday.
Now Levis. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. On the ground, it's Benson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. They'll come up on a second down and 8. The motion man here is Mitchell. Throwing on second down, Levis. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, come on.
In motion, it's Waddle. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
Do what I should.